Hi, I'm Greg Dell, and I'm here with Rachel Alters. Hi, Rachel.
Hi, Greg.
And today we are going to discuss a recent case that was decided against the Aetna Disability Insurance Company. It was not a case that our firm handled. However, we regularly report on cases around the country because a case that goes against an insurance company is a case that could help our clients eventually. So it's important for us to always be aware of what's going on around the country in terms of different cases. So can you give us some factual background about this case and what the eventual outcome was and why you think it could help a potential claimant with their claim?
Sure. This is a case that came out of Massachusetts, and it was a case against Aetna Insurance Company where the claimant was suing for disability benefits. And the court found that Aetna was arbitrary and capricious for failing to approve the benefits because Aetna failed to consider the side effects of the medication that the claimant had to take for the claimant's chronic pain, for the chronic back problems that the claimant was having. So what happened was the peer review physician ignored the doctor's notes and opinions stating that the patient would have memory problems, fatigue, and problems trying to concentrate due to the high amount of medications that the claimant had to take to control the pain. And the doctors were saying due to that, the claimant couldn't work at all. And the peer review physician said, well, that didn't matter. We think that the claimant could work. So the court was very critical of Aetna and said that the failure to consider the amount of medication that this person had to take to function on a daily basis was arbitrary and capricious, and that the claim should have been approved, so it was overturned.
Okay, so there's been tons of cases like this saying the disability insurance company has to consider the side effects of the medication. However, I'm seeing a lot of denials, and even denials that are being upheld on appeal, where they go, well, we considered the side effects of the medication, but we don't see a lot of complaints in the records about the side effects of the medications. So, what do you advise your clients who are on claim or you're doing an appeal in order to build that kind of support to show the side effects of the medication?
Well, it's very important for a claimant when they're seeing their doctors on a regular basis to make sure that if they are having issues such as memory problems, fatigue, problems concentrating because they have to take all these meds to get rid of their chronic pain, that their doctors are documenting these in the records every time they see them. So when the insurance company goes to review the records, they can see a consistent documentation of the side effects from medications, or else they have nothing to go on.
Yeah, the problem I find is that most of these medications, especially the narcotics, all have side effects that are bad. I mean, they make you feel tired, they make you feel groggy, they make it difficult for you to focus, or you're fatigued in the afternoon, or you're fatigued within an hour of taking them. The thing is that treating physicians expect this to happen. They know, yeah, obviously that's the side effect of the medication. So they come in and they say, Doc, I feel tired, or all the things we just said. But the doctor doesn't write it down because it's so routine for that doctor. Of course that's what's happening to you. Well, the disability insurance company takes advantage and says, well, your records don't state that you have any problems with this. So it's almost like our videos should be watched by the doctors, but to educate them as to how to properly document these files, but they're not. So that's where we get involved and we educate the claimant as to how they can educate their doctor, or we speak directly with your doctor and tell them how they have to document the file on a moving forward basis so that our client's claim can be properly approved and document what's really going on.
Right, and the insurance companies need to consider that, so if the claimant goes off these medications, and yeah, they'll be more lucid, but they're in such pain that they can't sit at a desk 40 hours a week. So the only way they can do the physical job is to be on the meds, but when they're on the meds, they can't function. So
right.
Either way, they can't work.
And more and more, it's actually frustrating me a lot because I'm seeing clients who are on a cocktail of 12 to 15 different medications, whether not just narcotics, but they're, they have diabetes, they have high blood pressure, they have low blood sugar, they got all these different issues going on, and they're taking a combination of medicines where it's always that balance of when do you take which medicine and how does everything make you feel. But yet I read the medical records and they don't say much about the side effects. So right. I really feel like the insurance companies are taking advantage because they know there's these side effects. And I have one case where recently they go, well, the person's only allergic to penicillin and sulfa. Well, they're not taking those drugs, so therefore there's nothing wrong with them, even though they were prescribed 5 different narcotics and 12 other drugs. And they said this person was fine. So we see it every day. It's a common problem. I'm glad to see a court, they couldn't pull the wool over the eyes of the judge. And the judge said, no, this is complete crap. You guys abuse your discretion. and we're going to reverse the denial and pay this claimant. So if your claim's been denied for any reason whatsoever, feel free to call any of our lawyers. We can help you anywhere in the country. We'll always offer you a free consultation, and we'll let you know right away whether or not we can help you.